MashaAllah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah al-aliyyil azim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi wa kafa. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ibadihi alladhina istafa. Amma ba'du, farabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa ahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli wa qul rabbi adkhilni mudkhala sidqin wa akhrijni mukhraja sidqin waj'al li min ladunka sultanan nasira. Bismillah wa billah wa tawakkaltu ala Allah. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Verse number 126 of Surah Al-Baqarah, second chapter of the Holy Book of Quran. We recite it first together. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ قال إبراهيم رب اجعل هذا بلدا آمنا وارزق أهله من الثمرات من آمن منهم بالله واليوم الآخر قال ومن كفر فأمتعه قليلا ثم اضطره إلى عذاب النار وبئس المصير. Sadaqallahul Azim. This verse is also another episode of reminding or reminder from Allah to Israelite. And as we have said before, these reminders to Israelite, they are not limited to them. Actually, they are told to Mu'mineen and Muslimin. They are told to them as lessons, and they should be aware of the situation happened before so that they cannot happen to that. They take lesson from it. The addressee for this Quran is not Israelite only. All people are those who are that Allah have talked to them and called them and invited them. And this events or incidents or that part of history is told here and recalled here only for the purpose of new generation and new Muslims. And the Muslim who are coming and reading this Quran, they are the one who are told and they are to take lesson, not those who. That is not only a blame game. That is not only said here to blame only those who were not on the right path and they could not keep themselves on the right path. That is not for this purpose, as some Muslim take it as a purpose of blaming them, and maybe they call it as an humiliation act from Allah towards them. That is not the real purpose of telling these things here. The main purpose is that we should take lesson from their destiny and what they happen into, and we keep ourselves safe and secure and avoid those fault and felonies that they happen in them. So Allah here telling in verse number 126 and reminding us or reminding them, Israelite, that remember when Ibrahim announced, Ibrahim asked, he requested about this Bayt, that this Bayt is a part of that dispute that is came out or raised here after Holy Prophet invited Jews to become Muslim and to accept this Islam and to accept this book and what this Sharia is telling them, and they become Muslim, and their deen or their religion which came to them via Prophet Moses that was correct, and that was something that was to be followed, and that guidance was correct, but that was for that time. And now the time is for this update version of the deen and version of the book of Allah, and that is Quran, and they should turn to this deen, and this is confirming their deen, and this is not something opposing their religion. So they should come to this deen. But here raised a question, and a dispute came in between, and that was that up to a while Muslimin and the Prophet were doing their prayer towards Jerusalem, or towards Baitul Aqsa, towards Masjid al-Aqsa, or the place where every Jews and other religion, all they were doing their worship. And now Allah has commanded His Prophet to turn his direction of Salah towards Baitullah, and because of this change, this dispute happened there in between, and now they are opposing this deen because they have changed their place of worship from Masjidul Aqsa to this Baitullah in Mecca. And here Allah is telling them and reminding them that, how are you saying this thing, and you are disputing this matter, while you know this place of worship is not something that emerged now. It was from the time of Ibrahim, and you are the follower of Ibrahim and Moses, Ibrahim and his son Ishaq, and then Yaqub, and then Moses. You are telling all other people that you are following that lineage of the prophets, and Ibrahim was the one who had announced, who had made this Kaaba, who had raised the walls of Kaaba, and he was the one who established it, or he was the one who started Salat and Hajj and all those other worship rites. He had started, and all those things were done in Kaaba and to this direction. So how that you are opposing now? Allah is reminding them that so that maybe they can understand the reality, they can remember it, and they become someone who is accepting this deen and accepting the work of and the message of the Prophet. Vaiskala, Vais is used for reminding, and it means that remember when said Ibrahim alayhi salam and called his Lord Rabbi, oh my Lord, Ij'al haza baladan aminan. His supplication or his invoking of Allah or Rab is about this city. And now this is not only for Bait. Allah had given guarantee in the verse before that this Baitullah will be Amn, a place of tranquility and peace. Here Ibrahim is asking another thing that is different from that what Allah had announced it first. Allah had announced it about Baitullah, that it will be a place of worship and visitation and a place of tranquility and peace. Here Ibrahim is wanting Allah something more, and that is why it's called Ibrahim Rabbij al-Haza Baladan Aminan. O Allah, O Rab, O Lord, set. Here also he wants this as a universal fact, as something that is a reality. He wants Allah, he requests Allah that, O Allah, O Rab, set this city, not only Baitullah, the whole city, the whole abiding place, the whole place where it is a habitation place of so many people. That is a bigger area than Baitullah, of course. He had in mind for this dua, Baladan Amna. Not only that, Baitullah, Baladan, the complete city, or the that area which was a living place for those people. And not only Amn, Ibrahim is asking another dua, and he is asking for that you make this balad aminan. Amin, it is an adjective, and it is active adjective for active one, and somebody who is doing some fail verb, somebody who is conducting some verb or some work, he is called file, and amin is that pattern of file it is, and it means that the one who gives amin, not only a place of tranquility and peace, but the giving of tranquility and peace means a place where the city or the city holder or the people of city, they keep everybody as in a peaceful condition, in a tranquility. That is something different from keeping some place as an amin. Here, Ibrahim is asking Allah to guarantee every individual's security. And what Allah responds to this request of Ibrahim is so beautiful, and we see that Allah is not responding directly to this. Allah is telling him another part of this request. He answering him, but he answers only a part of the flip side of the answer, because answer can contain so many things, but Allah is telling only a part of that, and the other all part Allah leave it as free, and leave it for a large situation, a vacant situation, that the other side can happen in any way, in any other form of the situation. But this form which is Allah is confirming, that will happen. Allah is telling Ibrahim and answering him that we will reach and we will read it. But here we first see the complete dua of Ibrahim, the complete supplication of Ibrahim alayhi salam. First he wants that this city, this township be Amin, not Amn, Amin, the one who gives Amn. Amin is isme fa'il, the one who gives Amn. Aminan, Amin is from this. Amin is also the word which is another variant of Amin, and Amin means when somebody is taking things to him and he is entrusted for things, so that he is Amin, that everything is safe and secure and in a peaceful condition, and it will not be hurt or it will not be harmed. That is the meaning of Amin. And Amin also is like that, but that is sifat mushabbah. That is means that somebody has done this work so many times and so much he is trusted, so that he is called Amin. But for one or two cases, if somebody acts according to Amn and he gives to something, some people, then he is Amin, not Amin. Amin is when this turns to be somebody's nature, somebody's habit, somebody's merit, and Amn is only an act of giving peace to somebody. So Ibrahim alayhi salam ask Allah that you keep this township or this city as a place who gives to everybody, means he guarantees that if somebody enters to this city, that the people of this city and all surrounding and all the power, all that sources that they have, they use it to keep that person safe and secure and peaceful. Amen. And another part of this supplication is Warzuk ahlahu min as-samarat, and provide the people of city, ahlahu, people who abide here, who live here, who make their habitation here, they live here. Give them what? It's very specific and very concise and very particular supplication is this, and every word is put very precisely and very strongly, and he is asking that, oh Allah, give samarat. He is not asking that, oh Allah, make this land of gardens, land of agriculture, land of growing things, and oh Allah, give them so many, all those things, and they grow here, everything and everything should be grown here. And this is not, he knows, as and in another verse, as a part of the speak of Ibrahim, is that, oh Allah, I have put my household in the wilderness and in the land which is not able to grow anything. In a sterile land which is not fertile, in a sterile land I have put my family and my household, so you help them. In this way that supplication was. So Ibrahim knew that this land is a sterile land forever, and it will not generate, or it will not grow anything. So he is asking that, oh Allah, give minas samarat. And what a conciseness that is put in this word, minas samarat. And he is not telling that, oh Allah, give them samarat, all the fruits, all the produces. Samarat are produces, and samarat are fruits. They are not trees and not gardens and not all those vegetations and plants. He is not asking for greenery or other things. He is only asking for samarat, and not all samarat, only minas samarat, some of them, which are he's not naming them or nominating them or telling what those samarat he meant. Minas samarat, oh Allah, that is on your choice. Whatever the samarat you want, give them some of the samarat. And this is supplication that Ibrahim is making here. And of course here he puts a condition here. That is also explainable, and we should explain it. But we will inshallah do it in the next session, inshallah, with the help of Allah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah bless you all.